A major controversy has erupted in the entertainment world as global pop icon Katy Perry finds herself under investigation by Australian authorities following a serious allegation made by actress and model Ruby Rose. The case, which reportedly stems from an alleged incident that took place years ago in Australia, has quickly escalated into a high-profile legal and cultural flashpoint, drawing intense media attention, dividing public opinion, and reigniting conversations around accountability, consent, and the role of social media in modern justice. The allegation that sparked the investigation. The situation began when Ruby Rose publicly accused Katy Perry of sexually assaulting her during a night out in Melbourne, Australia, reportedly around 2010. According to Rose, the alleged incident occurred at a well-known nightclub and involved behavior she described as non-consensual and deeply distressing. Rose's claims were shared on social media, where she detailed her version of events and explained why she had remained silent for so many years. She stated that the experience had a lasting emotional impact and that she only recently felt able to speak about it openly. The timing of the accusation has added another layer of complexity. Historical allegations, especially those dating back over a decade, often face significant legal and evidentiary challenges. Still, Rose's decision to come forward has placed the issue firmly in the public spotlight. Police confirm active investigation. Authorities in Australia have confirmed that the matter is now under official investigation. The case is being treated as a historical sexual assault allegation, meaning it relates to an incident that allegedly occurred many years ago but has only recently been reported to law enforcement. Police have not disclosed detailed information about the case, citing the ongoing nature of the investigation. They have also emphasized that no conclusions have been reached and that all claims are being assessed carefully. Such investigations typically involve gathering witness statements, reviewing any available evidence, and determining whether there is sufficient basis for further legal action. Given the high-profile nature of the individuals involved, the process is expected to be both thorough and closely watched. Ruby Rose speaks out. For Ruby Rose, the decision to come forward was not taken lightly. She has indicated that she has already provided statements to authorities and may have supporting information related to the alleged incident. Rose has also suggested that the experience affected her deeply, both at the time and in the years that followed. Her statements reflect a broader trend in which individuals revisit past experiences in light of evolving conversations around consent and personal boundaries. At the same time, she has noted that she may be limited in what she can say publicly moving forward due to the legal process now underway. Katy Perry's firm denial. Katy Perry has strongly denied the allegations. Through representatives, she has described the claims as completely false and misleading. Her team has characterized the accusation as reckless and damaging, pushing back against the narrative that has quickly spread across media and online platforms. While Perry has not given an extensive personal statement addressing the specifics of the claim, her stance has been clear: she denies any wrongdoing. This firm denial sets up a stark contrast between the two accounts, leaving investigators with the task of determining what, if anything, can be substantiated. A history that adds complexity. The situation is further complicated by reports that Katy Perry and Ruby Rose have had a strained relationship in the past. While details of their interactions over the years remain limited, prior tensions have been referenced in discussions surrounding the current allegation. Such history can influence how the public interprets the situation, though it does not determine the facts of the case itself. Investigators will focus on evidence and testimony rather than past disagreements. Past controversies resurface. As the story gains traction, previous controversies involving Katy Perry have resurfaced in public discourse. One of the most notable involved model Josh Kloss, who previously accused Perry of inappropriate behavior, an allegation she denied. Additionally, a widely discussed moment during her time on American Idol drew criticism when she kissed a contestant without explicit consent. While these incidents are separate from the current investigation, they are being revisited by some observers as part of a broader conversation about behavior, boundaries, and accountability in the entertainment industry. The role of social media. Social media has played a central role in how this story has unfolded. Ruby Rose's initial claims were shared online, allowing them to spread rapidly and reach a global audience within hours. This immediacy has both advantages and drawbacks. On one hand, platforms give individuals a direct voice and the ability to share their experiences without traditional media gatekeeping. On the other hand, they can lead to widespread judgment before an investigation is complete. The case highlights the growing tension between public discourse and legal due process in the digital age. Legal challenges ahead. One of the most significant hurdles in this case is the passage of time. Allegations that date back more than a decade can be difficult to investigate due to limited physical evidence, fading memories, difficulty locating witnesses. There may also be legal constraints related to how long after an alleged incident charges can be filed. These factors do not invalidate a claim, but they do make the investigative process more complex. Public reaction. A divided audience. The public response has been swift and deeply divided. Some have expressed support for Ruby Rose, praising her for speaking out and emphasizing the importance of listening to those who come forward with allegations. Others have defended Katy Perry, pointing to her denial and the lack of verified evidence at this stage. Concerns about false accusations and reputational damage have also been raised. This split reflects broader societal debates about how to approach allegations of misconduct, particularly when they involve high-profile figures. Impact on career and public image. Katy Perry remains one of the most recognizable figures in global pop music. However, allegations of this nature can have significant implications, regardless of their eventual outcome. Potential impacts include increased scrutiny from media and fans, reputational challenges, possible effects on endorsements and future projects. At the same time, it is important to note that no legal findings have been made, and the investigation is still in its early stages. What comes next? As the investigation continues, several outcomes are possible. Authorities may determine there is insufficient evidence to proceed. Further evidence or testimony could emerge. Legal proceedings could be initiated if warranted. For now, both Katy Perry and Ruby Rose are likely to remain limited in their public comments as the process unfolds. A broader cultural moment. Beyond the individuals involved, this case speaks to larger cultural questions. It underscores the challenges of addressing historical allegations, the evolving understanding of consent, and the powerful role that public platforms play in shaping narratives. It also highlights how complex such cases can be, particularly when they involve two high-profile individuals with differing accounts of the same event. Final thoughts. The investigation into Katy Perry following Ruby Rose's allegation is ongoing, and no conclusions have been reached. What remains certain is that the situation has already sparked widespread discussion, drawing attention not only to the individuals involved but also to the broader systems and conversations that surround cases like this. As more information becomes available, the focus will remain on what can be established through evidence and due process, rather than speculation. No,